Um, you're always at a loss of words. I told the players just a few minutes ago, um, I've done this here for 18 years and 3 other years at McNeese. And, every season usually ends in a loss unless you win a national championship. But unfortunately, I think as coaches, you're never prepared, for that final talk or that final message. And usually it takes you, a few days to kind of wrap your head around it. But, in an instant, that obviously, just disappointed that, for this team, it ends this way. And I told them it's the best team that I've ever coached. Yeah, we've had teams that went further, in postseason, but nobody's played as well as this team has. Consistently well for whatever amount of games we've played, in the 60s from day one to tonight. Unfortunately, we didn't play great today, and we needed to. That team in the other dugout's really good, and I look down and there's 100 wins on that field tonight. There's 52 in one dugout and 48 in another. You're probably not going to have that the rest of this year, even in Omaha. And so, two really good teams, two teams that had great years, and we just came up a little short. They played really well, and they beat us. It's one thing. If you didn't play, but it was a tough one in game one. But game two, I thought we played well, but you got to credit Tennessee Tech.
Questions?
Thomas, outside of that 5-run fifth in the first game, offense was just a struggle all day today. What was kind of the problem out there, do you think?
Tennessee Tech's a really good team. No matter the velocity or whatever from the pitcher, they run out some good pitchers, and we were just having a tough time seeing it and putting good swings on it. And, we lined out a few balls to people and hit some deep fly balls that the wind wasn't helping or whatever. But, I think we fought today. Showed some guts to come back in the first game. It would have been easy to lay down. We were down by so much, but the second game was one of those tough games that it's fun to watch, but not too fun to be a part of. It's just a heartbreaker. But I know we fought until the end, so I'm really proud of our team.
Mike, Jordan gave you exactly what you kind of needed tonight.
No, he was terrific, and you all saw how good they are offensively, and how they can put some innings together. He was able early to make some pitches with runners on base and get off the field. I thought our defense was tremendous, as it was really the whole year. Gray made some sensational plays out there, and Tyler made some really nice plays, and we really defended well and needed every bit of that. But you're exactly right. That's there's not a lot of silver linings, I think, tonight, but that's one to watch how he pitched down the stretch the second half of the season, and of course against this team and what he did last weekend in the SEC tournament, he was lights out.
Great, you guys in the sixth broke through with two, then loaded the bases with one out, don't get anything else. They obviously tie it in the next at bat. Do you feel like that was kind of a missed opportunity at that point?
We definitely wish we could have, probably gotten a few more runs, but we just always talk about, setting it up. If we can set up, get runners on, set up, guys in scoring position, then hit away, and just wasn't able to work out. But credit us for getting us on base and putting us in that situation, which we'd done a good job of getting those in all year, and it just didn't work out tonight. But it was tough, but we didn't give up, kept coming, and we expected, we believed in every time that someone came up that we were going to be able to do it.
Coach, what was it like having one of your players get drafted in the middle of such a high-intensity game like that?
Yeah, I think most of us, first of all, very proud, of Ryan, and I don't even know what team, to be honest with you. I heard everybody clapping and realized and knew beforehand. We talked a little bit, in between the games, and it's really a shame. It's a shame that we can't figure it out, meaning we, college baseball and Major League Baseball, to where it doesn't happen like this, you know, to where it can be celebrated more. You know, it's really is a shame, but very proud of them, and obviously very deserving.
It's a Rockies level.
Thank you.
Mike, I know statistics don't always tell everything. Numerically, these pitchers you faced tonight were not some of the better ones that you guys have seen this season. What was your opinion to just plate approach and that sort of thing from you guys
I
tonight?
think they just really pitched it well. You're right. I mean, you know, when you look at, you know, Osborne at the end has a 7+ ERA, but he's thrown his fastball in low 90s and a hard slider, and you know, good command. And if you watched what we did last week, and we talked about it in the SEC tournament, to win tournaments, to play well in bunches, you really have to pitch well. And they had, you know, they did that all, you know, all weekend long. And you know, you talked about the inning that we left bases loaded, but they brought Moths in, and my gosh, here's a guy that's throwing a ball in, you know, low to mid 90s with an excellent changeup, and you just don't. I mean, it's like an SEC Friday night arm, and they were able to do that. They were able to make pitches, get off the field, make plays. The shortstop was terrific all 3 games, and made so many nice plays. They just played well, and I think it had more to do with that. I mean, you can look back and, you know, look at the, you know, what ifs, but what is they played really well. You know, they played really well, and they deserve this.